A Florida father murdered in front of his 2-year-old daughter. Jared Bridegan was a happy father of 4. And tonight, his widow is begging for help finding his killer. Right now, the major clue police have is that dark blue pickup truck right there is involved. NewsNation senior national correspondent Brian Inton is following this case from Miami. Brian, this is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah, it really is, Nicole, and it just doesn't seem to make any sense. It is such a mystery. This man described as a family man, a dad of 4, a Microsoft executive. His family says he didn't have any known enemies, and he ended up getting murdered in front of his little girl. Jared Bridegan's wife says he was a loving dad and husband.
Keep going, clap him, clap him, clap him.
His St. Augustine, Florida life looked perfect. He had a beautiful family and worked as an executive for Microsoft.
We had talked about having one more child. We had talked about what we were going to do for our 5-year anniversary in October, and that was all taken away. He didn't get to see his daughter start crawling. He didn't get to see her first tooth come in. It's just not fair.
Daddy!
Jared was a father of 4, 2 younger girls with his wife Kirsten and his 2 older twins from a previous marriage. Police say he had just dropped the older kids off at his ex-wife's house in Jacksonville Beach on the evening of February 16th. He was driving home with his 2-year-old little girl Bexley in the back seat when detectives say he may have pulled over after spotting this tire in the roadway.
He got out of the vehicle we believe, to check on that tire. So, we're investigating why that happened, if someone put it there purposely or if it just was happenstance. That's all part of the investigation of things we're trying to figure out.
Police say Jared was shot and killed as he got out of his car. 2-year-old Bexley was in the back seat and witnessed her father's murder.
She knows Daddy was on the ground, Daddy got hurt, and she asks questions about why. So she wants to know why things like that happen, why Daddy isn't here.
Why this happened and who did it, it is all still such a mystery. So far, Jacksonville Beach police have made no arrests and have no known suspects.
I think the biggest part is just knowing that the murderer or murderers are still out there. They're at large. They could hurt another family. They could hurt me. Then that's not okay. Nobody should be okay with that. The person that did this is ruthless, cold-hearted, and just a coward, and they need to be caught.
Police have little to go on, but they are looking for this vehicle of interest that could be connected. A Ford F-150 with running boards, brown trim, and a toolbox. Kirsten spends her days posting photos of the truck to social media, hoping to find the killer. The nights are when it's the hardest, when she's alone with her 2-year-old.
She knows that Dad's in heaven. We talk about that a lot, and I think that brings her comfort, knowing that he's with Jesus. We have a picture that a friend of mine painted of Jared standing next to the Savior, and she'll often look at it and say, Daddy's with God, and talk about him in that way. So she's strong, and she's pushing through as best as anyone could.
And it really is just gut-wrenching, Nicole, to think of what this family is going through. That widow, she told me in the beginning, she was just grieving, she was in shock, but now she is really, really determined to find her husband's killer.
And Brian, she believes the killer at this point could be anywhere, not even just in Florida.
Yeah, absolutely. This happened almost 2 months ago. So she believes that truck could be anywhere in the entire country at this point. That's why she wants to get the word out. And right now there is also a $30,000 reward.
And Brian, so police are saying that dark blue SUV may be involved, but are they saying, was anything taken? Did this appear to be maybe a robbery gone bad? Just any idea what happened here?
No, it does not appear to be a robbery, and they're not sure for sure that truck is involved, only calling it a vehicle of interest at this point. But what's so alarming about this is that he was apparently shot execution style, getting out of the car right there on the side of the road when he was shot over and over again. And again, his daughter was right there in the back seat.
So horrible. Our thoughts certainly go out to that family. Brian, thank you. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.